I see television ultimately melding itself into a communications instrument, and I don't know what we're going to call it. It will absorb all of the other venues, cable, motion pictures, recordings, and whatnot. I see technology changing things so that we won't recognize them in 10 or 15 years. I don't know what television will be at that time. It will still be the projection of stories through images, uh, hopefully to make an impact on the audience. What will happen will be determined a great deal by the advertising industry. And the advertising industry doesn't always, out of its own needs, serve the basic needs of our humanity. So I don't know where television is going, and I don't know if there'll come a point where I'll have to say, well, television, you go your way and I go mine. I don't think that that is human. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's what we should be involved in. So I got to get off. To me, my fallback position is always the stage and always an audience and always a chance to come out and say something and do something. Ruben and I do it now in churches and schools and in colleges. We spend a lot of time in just basic communication, no camera, no nothing, us and the audience, and we perform. So I should hope that television, as it grows, as it will grow, will also deepen, that it will, express a concern for all the elements of our life. You and I sit here today, and you look around, and you're impressed by what I have, and I am too. I'm also aware that before this day is over, 40,000 children in this world would have died of hunger and neglect. The AIDS crisis, as it blooms in Africa, the new diseases which we're beginning to transport across the oceans and things like that, our incapacity to solve the problems of police brutality and crime, the fact that there are more young blacks, males in prison than there are in colleges. All of these are going to have a social effect. Television, as one of those voices, could help us resolve those problems, but it may be too busy selling us goods and services to do the deeper things that are required. I pray that that's not the case. I have great hopes for television, but I sleep with one eye open.